Hey everybody, so welcome to another episode of Roto's Questions. So I'm going to start doing a different kind of video now. I want to start doing a video series called The Good News. And no, I'm not affiliated with the Bible in any way. This is just my own version of the good news that is not religious in any way. And so I want to do this for many reasons. And one of the main reasons is that I'm tired of hearing about all the crap and all the BS that's going on in the world. It seems like pretty much everywhere you go, you're bombarded with all this shit that's going on in the world, whether it be wars, police officers killing teenagers, rape, genocide, corruption, tyranny, whatever. Everywhere you look, whether you go on Facebook or if you watch the 6 o'clock news or anything, even just reading magazines or even going on Instagram, all you see is like all this shit that's going on and all this bad stuff that's happening to people. And just quite frankly, I'm just tired of seeing all of that, So I want to start giving the other side of the story, pretty much. As I always say, there's always more than one side of the story, and there's more than just this crap going on in the world. There's a lot of good stuff going on in the world right now, and there's a lot of hope that we are actually creating a new and better world for everyone. So obviously there's more than enough people covering the bad side of the news, and so I don't feel like I need to contribute to that, even though I may mention a thing here and there still about all the crap that's going on, because it's still important to know, because if you don't know who your enemy is, then how are you going to win the fight? But I'm going to start focusing on just a lot more of the good stuff that's being done in the world. So because people need to hear about this as well. A lot of people think that humanity is over and we have no hope, but that's totally untrue. There's a lot of good going on, and I feel that this will help raise the global consciousness of people by just exposing people to know that there's people out there making a difference. There's other people trying to do better things and help out people, and there's more good going on right now than just the crap that you see on the news. So I feel like if people are just aware of this, it'll help or people are aware of what's being done to combat evil. It'll give them hope that we're not doomed and give them the courage to stand up and do something about it themselves as well. So I just hoping, that people will get the courage to do something, to lend a helping hand wherever they can, and just unite with all people. It doesn't matter what color they are, what age they are, or just any of that. It's just because I believe what you focus on, what you give your attention to is what you get back, So it's like this whole anti-war movement kind of thing that, there's talking about anti-war and war is not good, but in the end, they're still talking about war. So what's going on is war. So I believe, instead of being anti-war, people need to be pro-peace and just start talking about peace and start talking about the solutions. So it's just a different way of going about things, a different kind of perspective, and just that's what I want to accomplish with these new video series. So I just want people to focus on the light and the positive side of the world. Just as a few examples, this is just an introduction video. I'll have more stories and stuff next week. But it's just a few examples, of this video clip here that shows, a dog is trying to save these fish that obviously aren't going to make it, but that doesn't stop the dog from trying. And I've always believed, that the animals are more connected to, all the surroundings and to the environment than we are. They feel for other animals and they feel that connection of oneness with all the other animals, which is why this dog is trying to help. Or it's just another example of some good stuff that's going on. It's just, here is the daughter of a former Mossad chief. Her name's Omar Goldman, and she just got sent to jail again for refusing to serve in the Israeli military. And someone getting sent to jail isn't obviously a good thing, but what she's doing and what she's standing up for is a really good thing. This is the daughter of someone that is heavily involved in a lot of, well, not current, who was heavily involved in a lot of the stuff that, happened in Israel and Gaza and all of that. Because if you don't know, the Mossad is the Israeli version of the CIA. It's their secret service. You know, so for the daughter of a former chief to refuse to serve in the Israeli military because of, you know, the genocide and war crimes that are going on there, that's pretty big. And someone making a statement and saying that they're not all like that. You know, or another story, this is a girl that was a 21-year-old nursing student, was killed in a car accident, and she was an organ donor, so her heart got donated to a 64-year-old woman. And after this woman recovered and everything, she went ahead and completed everything on the 21-year-old girl's bucket list. You know, so this is more than a few things that are good that happened in this story. You know, the girl, obviously it's a tragedy that she lost her life. However, she saved another life by losing hers. And then this woman that was saved was so grateful that she went and kind of, in a way, gave completion to the donor's life by just completing everything on her bucket list. You know, so that's pretty good news right there. It just shows, you know, that people care, people are willing to do what it takes to save others, and then that those people that get saved can show their appreciation in new and creative ways. You know, some other good things that are going on right now is that people all over the world are uniting against corruption and evil. You know, people of all colors and of all color, age, you know, race, doesn't matter. People are all uniting and feeling each other's pain and, you know, helping to support each other's struggles, because I feel like everyone is seeing, you know, like the dog and the fish, everyone is connecting and, you know, seeing that each other's pain it's all the same pain, and that our struggles, it's all the same struggle. We're all, you know, we're all fighting the same fight, just on, you know, different stages, you know. So just a few examples of that. You know, the people in Gaza are tweeting to the Americans on how to handle tear gas, you know, giving them hints, showing them how not to be affected by the tear gas as much, you know. And then in turn, there's Americans all over protesting against the war crimes being committed by Israel. You know, there's even Israelis protesting in Israel about the war crimes. You know, another example is the new commander of the police force in Ferguson, Missouri, was the one that was actually leading the protest yesterday against the shooting of the teenager that happened there. That's where, you know, a cop killed an unarmed black teenager. And, you know, that city, that town has been going pretty crazy for the last week or so, less than a week maybe now. But, you know, things are kind of getting out of hand there. But it just shows that not all the police there are corrupt or racist or whatever. And so the new commander is actually leading the protest and hoping to keep it peaceful in that way, whereas the police maybe won't be so quick to start shooting, you know, rubber bullets into the crowd and tear gas when one of their own is leading the protest. You know, so it just shows, it just goes to show that people all over the world are just uniting, feeling each other's pain, and, you know, starting to get together to make a difference and support each other. Doesn't matter whether your struggle, you know, is being a genocide in Gaza, or, you know, some racist cops killing black youth in America, or whatever the struggle is. Everyone's coming together to, you know, unite for the common goal, and that's just to make a better world for everyone that's free of corruption, you know, free of genocide and racism and all that. It's just starting to make peace and love for everyone in the world. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for in these new videos. And so let me know if you guys have, you know, if you see a story that you think would be good for this series, you know, send it to me, email me, you know, text me if you have my number, just anything, comment it in the comments section, just anything. Send me, I want to hear all these good stories, and I want to have a big compilation of all of them just to share with everyone that watches these videos. So just let me know what you think. And yeah, that'll be about it for this intro video, and I'll see you guys next time.